Hey, Jaraj. Any other questions before we stop?
Al Khair from Ottawa, Canada. How do you know your intentions are in the right place for seeking knowledge?
From Ottawa, Canada, how do you know your intentions are in the right place for seeking knowledge? First and foremost, the first step is by asking this type of question. Asking this type of question. No one asks a question, inshallah ta'ala, about themselves, inshallah, unless they're sincere. The fact that you find it problematic, you want to know, you want to ask, that in itself proves a level of sincerity and that you're concerned. So that's a good step. Secondly is, seeking knowledge is a very difficult task. It's not easy and it's not simple. And once again, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that is because you have to be sincere for Allah, not wishing to show off, to be heard, to be seen. But at the same time, are you not supposed to study hard? Are you not supposed to excel? Are you not supposed to be the best that you can in seeking ilm? Are you not supposed to go over the information 50 times until you memorize it like the back of your hand and quote it and recite it? In other words, are you not supposed to be sharp? So what are you being sharp for? Will Allah love you more if you're sharp? Will Allah love you less if you're not as sharp? What's the purpose of practicing? Giving a khutbah. You seek ilm, you give a khutbah. Are you not supposed to speak confidently? Are you not supposed to deliver the message? Are you not supposed to be eloquent and smooth and powerful in your words? So from one aspect, that's taken away from your what? Ikhlas. You're practicing, you're rehearsing, you're studying to be acknowledged by the people. But it's deeper than that. You do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake. Allah put a responsibility on you. Allah put a burden on your neck, on your shoulders. And that is to excel. وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. Allah says, let them compete for that, for Jannah. So I want the Jannah. I seek the face of Allah Azza wa Jal, and I know that Allah loves al-muhsineen. Allah loves people who perfect their craft. Allah loves people who are razor blade sharp. He loves these people. إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَتَبَ الْإِحْسَانَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Hadith says Allah has prescribed ihsan upon all things. And the Prophet ﷺ, he told us, he says, فَلْيُحِدَّ أَحَدُكُمْ شَفْرَتَهُ. Listen to the hadith. The Prophet ﷺ says, you should sharpen your knife. فَلْيُحِدَّ أَحَدُكُمْ شَفْرَتَهُ. Sharpen your knife when you want to slaughter an animal. And obviously Islam is deeper than just slaughtering an animal. The Prophet is telling us in the hadith is to always be what? Always be sharp in whatever you do. Whatever you pursue. Try to be the best. Try to be a professional. Try to be on time, on point. Don't be delinquent. And whatever what? And whatever you do. And that does not mean that you don't have sincerity. It doesn't mean that you're showing off or you wish to be seen by men. But it's a responsibility that you have. Everybody understand this? So, bid'nai ta'ala, from the ways of being on guard is to always what? Have this in your mind. I have to seek ilm for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But it doesn't mean to be weak. It doesn't mean not to excel. It doesn't mean not to compete in good deeds because I don't want to show off for the people. No, it doesn't mean that. So there's a balance. But you have to always keep your eyes what? You got to be mindful of the balance. Bid'nai ta'ala. You have to be mindful of the what? Of the balance. And most importantly, it's about having a standard. It's about having a what? A standard of quality in your knowledge. And it doesn't mean that you wish to show off or you want to be seen by men. But you're offering something. You're representing the religion of Islam. You're speaking on behalf of Islam. You can't be sloppy and say, oh, I don't want to show off. I have bad intentions. That's why I didn't quote it. La. Obviously, there's a balance in that. We've explained this in detail in our classes, especially in 40 Hadith on seeking knowledge. We explained this in detail. Wallahu alam.